I'ma keep this feeling close to me, but I think I lost my mind. 11 months of the same routine, keeping up this facade of mine. I'm gonna buy you some roses, baby, and then we're gonna get real. Pretty soon I'll be talking my image, so I can keep running in my mind. Now will you provide your family with groceries? Is that too much? Too much? Said I love you, baby. Real love, real love. Yeah. Real love is buying groceries for your family.
They all haunt my dreams. The green twins with your eyes. They all haunt my dreams.
Gotta do better, I 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 gotta do better today, gotta do better before it's too late.
Said I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time, get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy, leave stardust for thus after me. Enter the void, fill in the cavity. Risk the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do. Ride the tide, don't fight with the current that guided you. Melt the ice, round the furnace burning inside of you. I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta do better. There's nothing they can do that I can't do better. Better yet, there's nothing I can do that I can't do better. Yeah, I'm better. I said I'm better.
Gotta do better, I 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 gotta do better today, gotta do better before it's too late.
Shade stuck to my face, hoodie glued to my head. Hiding from the same world that made me who I am. Deep breaths, can't even get out of bed. Too blessed to be so stressed. I do all this just to say get off my mixed emotions, prohibit my focus. This what you wanted, what's wrong with you? You don't make sense. Feel like I could flip at any moment. Faces playing in this with me. Doing it was just a war with boredom, but it's sure to get me. Lord forgive me. Amen. Wear the crown of thorns for sport. I'm just waiting for a stone to hit me. Relationship on the rocks, my family on concern, my homies still on the block, getting it I can't do. I'm stricken by survivor's guilt, I'm getting it off of words. Word. Come on, Herb. You
gotta do better, I 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 gotta do better today, gotta do better before it's too late.
Sean Jones is getting ready. He not only brings immense talent, but also a contagious enthusiasm for the game. He'll look to put those skills on display today. It's the Chattanooga Lookouts and the Birmingham Barons. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. Here's the left fielder, Billy Schmidt.
For Chattanooga, the left fielder, Billy Schmidt.
On the ground to the left, picks it up. Uh-oh, that's the wrong base. Goes to third and safe at first as a result. Might want to rethink the throw decision tree there. Coming up to the dish for Birmingham, Sean Jones. With runners at first and second and nobody out, the defense will need to be sharp here. Foul ball there. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike three.
Batting fourth, the first
2 outs, runners at first and second. Now up, Austin Callahan. Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run-scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup. Out to short, Jones. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Now to the bottom of inning number 2. Chattanooga with the lead, 3-2. This third inning is brought to you by the law offices of Benson, Looper, and James, Third Amendment specialists. If the government's trying to quarter troops in your home without your permission, call Benson, Looper, and James for a free consultation today. 0-1, here's the pitch. Little chopper rolls foul. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss. Down to first with it, out. One away on the drop, third strike.
Now batting, first baseman.
Today's action is brought to you by Hack and Slash Landscaping, offering Ultra Grass, the grass they don't want you to have. Welcome back to Birmingham, top of the 4th inning. Swing, ground ball out to short. Jones. Low throw, and he can't pick it. That's a difficult play at first base, taking him to the backhand side. Nice job to get the glove down, but he couldn't squeeze it, and the error allows the batter to reach. Now it's the shortstop, Sean Jones. That one fouled off. Foul ball there. And here's the 0-2. Strike out swinging. Nice job controlling. One down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Sammy Stafura. Grounds it to short. On the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out. Nice late-breaking slider there. Hitter was out in front, and that's a recipe for a weak grounder like you just saw. Digging in for the Barons, Sean Jones. First and second with nobody out, and you know this defense is hunting a double play. He hits a fly to center. Runner tags and will move up to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Man at first with one gone. And here's the first baseman, Austin Callahan. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Rolled to short, could be 2. To second, there's 1. Not in time at first, it's a fielder's choice. Bottom of the 8th. The batter now, Sean Jones.
This is my grind, it's what I'm committed to. If it don't sound good, maybe it ain't for you. You want to start another thing.
Out to short. Stafura. Whips it to first in time. And there's 1 away. 2 outs and a runner at first. And now, Alvin Downs. Grounder to short. And it finds its way through for a hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. Rolled over on that one a bit, but still managed to put enough behind it that it scooted through the infield for a base hit. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. In the air to right, and that should do it. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ballgame. Certainly a frustrating game at the plate. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable. The loss is just the rotten cherry on top. So 2 down. Now a chance for Sean Jones. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. The fastball's working, and I'd expect a steady diet of heaters until they show they can hit it. Grounder to the left side, and that's just foul. Winds, kicks, here's the pitch. And goes down on strikes. Nice job out there as he gets them one. Next to bat for the Lookouts, Roger De Los Santos. Grounds this one to short, Jones. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Great job reaching first base on that infield single. He really had to put the pedal to the metal to reach safely. He adds a really nice dimension to this offense. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. 0-1 now. And a high fly out to center. Thompson should have this one. And the inning is over. 2 away and a runner in scoring position here. Digging in for the Lookouts, number 8. Ground ball to short. Play made, that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, 1 left on base. To the bottom of the 4th inning now. Birmingham ahead in this game, 1-0. And now, Sean Jones.
Hey, your turn now. No one better.
It's a comebacker to the mound. That's out number 2.
Come on, bro. You really give me that bullshit?
Two away and a runner at first. Stepping to the plate for Birmingham, Sean Jones. Grounder left side, and that's just foul. Swings and flares it, and it drops in. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. Just got a piece of that, but he'll take it for sure. That one just kind of faded over the infield and down onto the outfield grass. Base hits like that are a gift from above for the hitter. On the go. On the ground to the right side. Base hit. Runner around third. Comes across to score. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 4. So 2 on and 2 out. Next up for the Barons, Tim Elko.
Hey, right guy, right place. Here we go.
Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play. Nice job to drive in the run. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. Pop-up, foul on the right side. Callahan on the move. There to make the catch.
Hey, babe.
At first, breaks for second. Now he changes his mind and heads back to first without a throw. Runner at second here with 2 gone. And now the center fielder, Justice Thompson. Right through there for the strikeout. That'll end the evening's action. The Barons take this one in a...
What happened? I just put my arm rest down.
Jones with a... So up next, Sean
You okay, man?
Jones. Out to center. Thompson under it. And there's 2 down. One gone and a runner on at first. Coming up to the dish for Chattanooga, Victor Acosta. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Elko to second. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning.
When you finish, tell them ninjas to make sure they stuff up, because your mama taking you out to work school in the morning.
And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Deep breath for the pitcher. This is a pretty big jam. Gotta stay composed and execute. Bases full, no outs.
Hey, keep it going. Punch up for us.
Ground ball left side, could be two. To second, that's one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing. Sean Jones, the next to hit. And a pop-up in foul territory on the right side. Racing over to make the catch. That's the most efficient. Sammy Stafura digs in now. On the ground to short. It's through for a hit, and that's a one-out single. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Rolled over on that one a bit, but still managed to put enough behind it that it scooted through the infield for a base hit. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. Now here's the 0-2. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Battling here, fouls it away. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Here in the bottom of the 7th, just past the stretch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. Swing and a miss. That when either team strikes out 10 times in the game, Big Kale Soda will send every fan in attendance home with a 6-pack of the healthiest soda out there. On the ground to the left. Tosses to first, and that's one away. The leadoff hitter retired in the 8th. Trying to eke out at least 1 run and send this ball game to extras. Right back to him on the mound. And that's the ball game. I think he may find a way to get some extra. Coming up to the dish for Birmingham, Sean Jones. Really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games. Here comes the 0-1. And a big swing and a miss. I think he was a touch late to recognize the curve out of the hand. He'll have to refocus with 2 strikes. Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. 2 outs, bases empty. Next offering misses, and the count 1-2.
Not as good as Old Bay or J.O.
And there's a ball.
Like I said, hanging out and watching this video, I appreciate it very, very much. Thank you for being part of this channel and supporting the channel and watching these videos.
Left field getting pretty deep. That one hops the wall. Around first, hustling for 2. In at second with a 2-out double. That one must have felt pure coming off the bat. That was a terrific swing. He got the barrel right to the ball and followed through nicely. No surprise to see that 105-mile-per-hour exit velocity. So here's the cleanup hitter, Joshua Mears. Man at second with 2 down. And the runner takes off for third. There with plenty of time, inning over. No run.
I'm better get
Ready
home.
to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in for the Barons, Sean Jones. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
The pitcher's approaching him much more cautiously after he gave up the double the first time around. That's inside, and the count is now 3-1. And that one fouled off. Now the payoff pitch. Out towards left center. And there's one away. Sean Jones will hit next. 1 for 2.
Come on, big dog, we need you. 1 ball, no strike.
Into center. It falls in. Coming to the plate. Now a long throw home. Not in time. Runner safe as a run scores. Now the tag. Back to the top of the order here. Stepping to the plate for Chattanooga, Billy Schmidt. Steps on the bat for 1. Double play. That is outstanding defense. On that play, he was really decisive. Went to the bag at second himself and then made a strong throw over to first to get the back end of the double play.
Is the rice done? Tell that child to get up and check the rice. Child ain't going nowhere.
Right field, De Los Santos heading towards it. Snags it on the run. And that is man at second, 1 away.
Now that's lazy.
Right fielder, Roger De Los Santos.
He calling her instead of walking in there.
Out to short. Gloves it. 2 out. And he should be feeling good after getting that first batter in this high leverage spot. Now he can attack with even more confidence. Well struck, out to left. Back there. And it is gone. Leaves the yard to left. A 3-run home run. And they tack onto their lead. It's 9-5. They are feeling great right now. Already out in front. Then they add that homer. 2 outs and a runner at first. Next to bat for the Lookouts, number 8. On a line for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. Digging in for the Lookouts, Victor Acosta. Kicks and delivers. Base hit, and here comes the runner. Here's the throw to the plate. Comes across to score. It's 9-6. Picks himself up and off. 2 outs and runners at first and second. Here's the center fielder, Justice Thompson. Now here's the 0-2. Galaney. Steps on the bat. Ball game. Jones was fantastic in the win. Put together 3 hits, 1 of them a home run. Sean Jones now at the plate. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. Bash down the right side, but foul. And the pitch. This one is labeled. And that one's off the wall. Coming around third. Scores on that one. Oh, caught up in a rundown. And they put the tag on him for the out. 1 out and the bases are empty. Next up for the Barons, Sean Jones. Foul ball there. Jones stands at 6 foot even, 22 years old, and he's knocked in 8 runs over his last 10 games. The 0-1 offering. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Swing and a drive, deep left field, pretty far back there. Brings it in at the wall. Some shades of Pete Reiser on that play, taking on the outfield defense. I'm sure the front office would like to see fewer collisions with the wall from their prospects, but they'll be impressed with the hustle and toughness right there. Jones, the batter now, whiffs for strike 1. Didn't do a good enough job of timing up the pitcher's fastball, judging by that swing. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. With a double play situation here, it's unusual that he's working up in the zone. Next pitch will probably be lower. Now here's the 0-2. Dances away from that one. Swung on and missed. Struck out. 2 away. Nobody on and 2 outs. Now the third baseman, Brendan McNair. 2-1 pitch upcoming. On the ground, out to short. Jones. To first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Continues to roll on the mound. 5 shutout innings in the books. The Barons lead it. 1 out and runners at first and second. And the next batter, Sean Jones. 1 for 3. Now a flare off the bat, and it falls. Headed for the plate. 1 run comes across to third, not in time, and it's runners at the corners with 1 gone. Coming up to the dish for Birmingham, DJ Gladney. Runner on the move. McNair. Throw to first in time. 2 out and a runner in scoring position. Stepping to the plate for Birmingham, Dominic Fletcher. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And now the runner breaks for third. They limit the damage here. They get 2 runs on 3 hits. Bottom of the inning, and now the shortstop.
Get a chopstick and stick in there, Vic. If it don't come up, it's good.
Puts this one in the air down the line. On the move, has a play, and he makes the catch. Here's the third baseman, Brendan McNair.
I don't know. Hey, that box they had her.
Pacheco is just 1 strike away. Base hit.
I left everything in the box.
Coming to the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline in the
Is it the closet, the coat, or the side of your desk?
9-3 now. Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that location. High pitch on a 2-strike count, and he did well to put the barrel on it. In the air to right, and that should do it. Settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. This wasn't his best game ever, but he definitely helped them in the win. Nice job.
Down.
So 2 down, and now at the plate, Eloy Bautista. Out to short. there in plenty of time, ends the inning. End of a half inning.
AJ!
Next up for the Barons, Sean Jones. A lot of clutch hitting recently. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs. And that one fouled off. Fletcher stands at first with one away.
Hey, drive him in for us. We need you. Let's go.
That one is absolutely pummeled. Pretty deep. And out of here. That's gotta feel good. A 2-run blast. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 2-0. Pitchers usually have a lot of success when they keep the breaking ball down.
Why the hell she didn't say anything?
The batter did a nice job to drop his hands
God
and
damn,
get the
man.
bat down there to crush it. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Sean Jones. He's already homered in this ball game.
That's the ball.
Next one's fouled back. First and second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. And that ends the inning. 2 left on.
Bring me that.
2 innings. The Barons out in front. 2 away and a runner at first. Stepping to the plate for Chattanooga, Wade Meckler. Gloves it on the dive. To first, not in time. Everyone's safe. That's a play that impresses me for several reasons. Great diving play by the shortstop to keep that one close, and excellent hustle by the batter to make it safely to first base. Late swing fouled it off. That's the kind of pitch he likes to hammer, a bit away so he can extend the arms. This time, though, he wasn't quite able to square it up. Strike 2. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. To third, McNair sends it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's so digging in, Sean Jones. And in the first inning, he started off his day at the dish with a 2-run homer. Not a bad way to get things going. Fouled off left side. Foul ball there. Fletcher at first, 1 out. To third, might be 2. Slings to second. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. Now, Austin Callahan. Swing, ground ball out to short. To second, that seems unwise, and the run scores on the infield single to tie the game. Winning run on second, nobody out.
This is my grind, it's what I'm committed to. If it don't sound good, maybe it ain't for you. You want the stardom and the fame, but refuse to pay dues. Ain't nothing in this game getting handed to you. It took me 25 years to get a #1 hit. Now the bar's been raised, I gotta keep it legit. I got fans who expect a lot from me. I also gotta get respect from my fellow MCs. But some won't like what I do on the mic. That's alright, I just do what to me feels right. My style is thrown back like khaki slacks and snapbacks. My beats come from the funk, contained in my wax stack. So if we don't get it, you probably never will. Just slide it aside and make room for Pete Chill. You don't like my style, you call me old school, but don't take me for a fool.
Challenge fastball to start the AB, and the batter clearly not ready for it. The pitcher shouldn't give him anything off speed in this spot.
That's the ball. 1-1. That's a ball.
We're in the bottom of the 9th inning. Winning run at second, no outs. This out to center. This one carrying. Makes the grab. Tags up from second, heads to third. We're in extras here. Leading off, Sean Jones. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. And the tying run at second. Missed inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
2-2.
Pop-up foul on the right side. Callahan under it. There's 1 down. Nice high fastball to get the pop out. Hitter looked like he was right on it, but that late velocity and hop got him swinging underneath it. Easy out for this defense.
He coming in right now. I'm not wrong.
This game.
I don't know how the fuck we just won that game, but did I even get a hit? I had 1 for 6 with a home run.
He told me it's currently going viral on Facebook, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, and other make sure I add on social media. I'm posting on social media and on my real estate and life. Everything is coming. I got something going on. I'm supposed to be out every single time. It's going on. Other than that, it's really appreciate y'all being here. Hopefully everything will be good for your family. And I'm sitting here looking at the piece with Arthur, EGIA, my favorite. I'm talking to them today back in return. And to go
Yeah. Gotta tell what's in and chop it up.
Why?
So this is real.
AJ!
Yeah, I'm going live.
Okay, so I got this one. You can make this off. Your brother? No, I don't do nobody that.
she done called a barber this
Well, I thought you were finna move me up. Shit.
AJ!
I don't see how y'all be doing
Man, that bitch betting 500. Shit.
Jones, with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in. Xavier Warren, the next to hit. And the pitch. Up the middle. Dive, got it. Throws from the ground. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. Sean Cortez coming into the game now as the injury replacement.
Yeah, I got hurt. Wow, that's wild.
You better not be in that bouncy on TV. You better not be in that bouncy on TV.
That must be because the other way, they're like, I don't know why.
right here. It sounds like he's gonna go down, don't it?
No, I'm not. Oh,
They finally want to move me up. Tell that little child since she not eating, come make us some ice.
They're not huge. It gotta be enough for everybody. I got ice water.
I need ice.
Drea! Drea!
Yeah, we come in 25, 27. Damn, come on, man. Tighten up.
Now, Sean Jones.
I like the shoes. Okay.
This one lifted in the air, left field.
Yes.
2 away now. Jones recently arrived after he got called up from Double-A. 2 outs and a runner at first. Coming up to the dish for Charlotte, Sean Jones.
Oh, I got my shotgun. People want to go get it.
Foul ball there. 0-1, here's the pitch. Swings through it. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. Tatum, the runner at first, with 2 out. High High in the air, out to right. Brown drifts towards it. And that's the inning.
He rinses out, give me some ice.
Still scoreless.
Get us the drill. Have her wash this out and give me some ice.
I have no idea.
Back to the top of the order here. Next up for the bats, Nick York.
Y'all need to hurry up. Y'all need to get y'all stuff together. I ain't seen them school clothes. They dried. Y'all better hurry. Your mama take you out of school in the morning.
Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And now, Sean Jones. Late swing, fouled off.
Okay.
1 out and the base is empty. Not close with that, but still chase. That's a strike. Great pitch to get a swing like that. And goes down on strikes. And 2 away.
If that's the case, you don't want to have this thing because you don't know if it's
ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in for the Knights, Sean Jones. Jabot goes 6 feet 3 inches. He works with a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a slurve, and he works in a changeup. Next one's popped in the air into right. Stewart. 1 away. So 2 down. Stepping to the plate for Louisville, Edwin Roy. Swing, ground ball out to short. A dive, nice stop. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out. And now the right fielder, Terrell Tatum.
Thank you.
The Knights down to their last strike. Line, and that's a base hit. 1 runs in, runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Tag, and he's out at the plate. Out to end it, and they strand the tying and go-ahead runs to... Leading off, Nick York. Ground ball to short. Not in time. Midfield
I gotta move some stuff.
Difficult play for sure, but he got the tough part out of the way by going to his backhand and fielding the ball. But he struggled with the transfer, and the batter's safe at first as a result. He didn't get a hit in his AAA debut, but a chance to turn that around today. 1 out with a runner at second.
Watch up, drive him in right here. Come on, let's go.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. With first base open, he can afford to be a little cautious with this batter. Might just pitch around him. This one chopped on the ground. In plenty of time to first. Nobody on with 1 out. Digging in for the bats, Grant McCray. On the ground to the left. Into the outfield, base hit. And the batter will be the shortstop, Sean Jones. 0 for 1, grounded out the first time around. Late swing, fouled it off.
God damn, bro, I can't buy it.
The pitch. Grounder might be...
Look at this shit here, double play. Never fails, bro. Good contact, double play.
1 out and the bases are...
0 for 2. Let's see if I can get it here.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. He's thrown a lot of first pitch strikes, so the hitters need to be ready to swing early. It may not drive up the pitch count too much, but you know you'll have a good shot to do damage. Here's a high chopper. Arroyo tosses to first. Now 2 away. Bases empty, one away. Next up for the Knights, Sean Jones. Liner to center. And now two.
Wow. God damn, man.
Here's the center fielder, Joshua Mears.
Just got called up and I'm 0 for 8.
And it's a pop-up. Lavastida gets under it.
Just got called up to this team and I'm already 0 for 8. Shit.
This is a game to flush, no doubt. He may be feeling like he let the team down in the loss.
Excuse me. 0 for 8 ain't got a hit this game, bro. Come on, tighten up.
So 2 down. Coming up to the dish for Charlotte, Sean Jones. Puts this one in the air.
Watch they let him catch it. Watch they let him catch it.
And that'll do it.
I knew it. I said it, boy. Watch they let him catch that shit, bro. That shit sailed in the air too long for him to catch that shit, bro. Come on, bro. Y'all gotta stop cheating. Y'all gotta stop cheating, bro. The ball ain't gonna hang in the air that long.
Out to short. Jones. Tosses to first. And that is out number 2. Stepping to the plate for Charlotte, Sean Jones. Hitless.
Yeah, how many?
That's in yesterday's action. Liner caught at second. And with the inning over.
Boy, I can't buy it, boy. Jesus.
And the next batter, Edwin Arroyo. Ground ball left side, could be 2. 1 at second. And that's 2. And now the shortstop, Sean Jones. Ripped into right center, should be extra bases. Round second, headed for third. Coming to the plate. Comes in to score. Runner at second, 1 away. And next, the cleanup hitter, Joshua Mears. Runner takes off for third, in the dirt. Throw to third, safe by plenty. So because of the injury, a replacement needed at third. Pitch running here, William Arroyo.
I just got up to the fucking triple A's and I'm hurt already.
Extras. In the air to right, and that should do it. This one is over.
God damn, boy, I'm hurt. They gonna send me back down.
Because I told him I was commenting people. So that's what he said. Oh, man, she told me I didn't see him coming. Yeah, I was texting him. And she answered the phone. He said, you know. Ain't that? You shut up, don't say that shit in the comments. Sorry,
I want to find out you cheating this down, man. Just you talking to somebody enough for me, I'm through good. Pulling up to their house, chilling with them. Hell nah. Been a hit in my head. We gonna see the car.
a stroller. My just like his father. I just went bought on my shoulder. Now I'm getting smarter and older.
Jones ready. So 2 down. Digging in for the Knights, Sean Jones. Next pitch popped foul, this one off to the right, and it'll get out of play. Just a hair behind on that fastball. He's got to get the swing going earlier. Line drive, could be extra bases. Around first, hustling for 2. And it's a 2-out double. That's a swing to be proud of for sure. He was right on top of that pitch. Jumped off the bat, and the double was a pretty clear possibility right away. Runner takes off for third. In the dirt. Throw and safe. That is a stolen base. This one is labeled. That one back there. Snags it on the warning track. They leave one runner on base. We've played 1 inning, no score. 2 away and a runner in scoring position here. Vaughn Brown now at the plate. Out to short. Jones. They're in plenty of time, ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit. Mid-South Electronic Credit Union is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. With only 1 ATM available, you can be sure your PIN is secure. Join MSECU today. Back here in Charlotte, bottom of the 4th. And the right-hander deals. Puts this one in the air, down the line. Racing over to make the catch. Back to the top of the order here. Digging in for the bats, Nick York. Out to short. And plenty of time to first. 2 outs, bases empty. 1 for 2. This one's hammered to left center, well struck. That's a base hit. Around first, hustling for 2. In safely with a double, second of the day. Some excellent swings for him in this game as he notches extra base hit number 2. Nice line drive cut there, had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate. Now we'll see if they can crack the scoreboard first. And next, the cleanup hitter, Austin Shenton. Runner takes off for third. In the dirt. Throw to third, and he's in there easy. Here's the 2-2. Now a flare off the bat. Base hit. And they're out in front with a 1-0 lead. Big swing of the bat right there to give them the lead. That was clutch. And a nice job there to keep the hands tight to the body. Otherwise, he would have had no shot of flaring that one into left and bringing home that run. 1 down. And now, Sean Jones. Chases a high fastball there. Looks like he might be willing to chase up the ladder even higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts. Comes up empty, strike 2. At a certain point, you have to commit to swing or take on a pitch. That slider clearly had him fooled. Great pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Base is empty with 2 out. Now it's the second baseman, Sal Stewart. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. He really showed some great fight right there. They were down to their last strike, and he still came through with a hit to keep them alive. Coming up to the dish for Louisville, Vaughn Brown. Iriarte is just one strike away. Got the hitter looking for the strikeout. And this game is over. The Knights claim...
Take this spot, please, sir.
And here's the first baseman, Jack Caglione.
Oh, no, why they ain't take that pot?
Rips this one to short. Play made, that ends the inning. So one. Bases are empty with two away. Jones getting ready to hit.
So I ain't saving you a clean house. Do you think it's just a statement? Then you're ludicrous like it's word of mouth.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
And you like it, right? You like it, right? It's not funny.
Ball, that's out.
That's not much, right?
Warm up some more. But just give her the rice. I'll eat the chili and the bread.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Late on that fastball. Good pitching there, putting it a bit up and in on his hand so he can't extend for more power. Line drive to short and caught. Through an inning. Bases empty, 1 away. Digging in, Sal Stewart. And the 1-1. Swing, ground ball out to short. Throw to first in time. Now it's the shortstop, Sean Jones. 0 for 1 so far. And a base hit. The tying run is in to score from third. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1. Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Line drives into center are such high percentage swings. There are a lot of hits to be found out there. 1 out and 2 on. Austin Shenton digs in now. The 2-2, runner on the go. High fly ball to right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And 2 away now. I'm sure he was looking to pull that one and put a really good swing on it, but that one was a little too far outside for that approach. Next up for the Knights, number 44. Runner on the go. In the air on the infield. They limit the damage here. 2 runners left. Go ahead run on base. Brian Lavastida will hit next. Here's the 0-1 pitch. On the ground. Picks it up. Throw out at first. And that ends the inning. And now the shortstop, Sean Jones. Picked up an RBI the last time up. Still their only run of the game so far. And that one fouled off.
Fuck, that's one too early.
22 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2024. He swings and fouls one off. Runner at first, 1 away.
That's out.
That fastball wasn't close on 0-2. Might be trying to speed him up at the plate before going to the off-speed. Got it. Now 2 out. Top of the 7th here. Stepping to the plate for Louisville, Noelvi Marte. Grounder up the middle. Great grab on the dive. From his knees, the throw, and very nicely done for the out. That's excellent defensive ability he showed there. Dove for the ball, then made a strong throw from one knee for the out. He's got a good arm for sure. The go-ahead run aboard at first with nobody out. Jones, 1 for 3. And that's a base hit. Throw holds the runner at second, but
he gotta go to
in scoring position,
account.
and still nobody out.
Turn your game on. I
Good
gotta show you.
job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone.
But you can change yours too.
And ripped it the other way for a knock. Now a chance to take the lead, and that's an opportunity they can't afford to squander. This runner on the move. Popped in the air, left field. And it falls! Runner around third. Here's the throw. Not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead. Clutch hitting right there to give them the lead this late in the ball game. A little flare into left, and if it had hung up a little longer, maybe the shortstop would left field. Uh-oh, runner broke early for third. And they put the tag on him for the out. Ready to get the 8th inning going. Here's the center fielder, Grant McCray. Out to short. Boots it. So 2 down. And now, Cam Collier. And that's a base hit. The tying run is aboard. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right. Here's the second baseman, Sal Stewart. Iriarte is just 1 strike away. Sky to left, and this should do it. Ball game. Even if they did come out on top, he wasn't a big contributor to that effort.
You better buzz. Finish you really wanna us. Really spilling blood. Everybody tough. Today gotta go and see the judge. Better hush. Remember growing up, all I wanted was to be wanted me to get a little bread. Look up in the head, still outside. I don't hide from it for life. Had to fight for my life. Took them inside. If I die for the guys, have my candlelight going up like the club after that.
Sean Jones is. So 2 down. Digging in for the Knights, Sean Jones.
That's out the corner.
Damn.
In the air out to right. It's carrying. Handles this one, no problem, and that'll end the inning. End of a half inning of play, no score. Nobody on and 2 outs. Coming up next to the dish for Durham, Tristan Peters. And he's got serious defensive upside as a prospect with solid speed, good defense, and that elite arm strength. Really nice package of skills for an outfielder. Hard hit left side.
Oh.
Out number 3, inning over. 1 hit in the inning, a solo home run. 2 away here, nobody on. At the plate, Sean Jones. Bash down the right side, but foul. We're here in the top half of the 3rd. 2 down and nobody aboard. Lays down a bunt. Murray. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. That was some smooth bunting ability he showed there. Perfect bat angle, dropped the ball down in a great spot, and easily into first on the bunt single. Runner at first. Next up for the Knights, Austin Shenton. And the 2-2. Runner on the move. Laser to third, but handled well. That ends the inning. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 left. We move on to the bottom of the 3rd. All tied 1-1. Now, Sean Jones. 1 for 2.
Hey, right guy, right place.
And there's a hit. Stop sign goes up at 3rd. Runners at the corners with 1 out. No time wasted here. Nice line drive cut there. Had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Runner on the go, in the dirt. Go to second, and he's safe. Runner on the go again. Fly ball to right, Auer under it. Makes the call and the grab. Runner tags from 3rd. He's in to score on the sac fly, and it's 3-1. Nice team-first approach on that sacrifice fly. Good attitude for any minor leaguer to emulate. Runner at second here with 2 gone. Now the left fielder, Zach DeLoach. We're in the top of the 5th inning. 2 runs in to score in the inning.
Runner.
And now the runner breaks for 3rd. Set down looking for the backwards K. Nice job controlling the damage out there. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Knights lead it 3-1. Bottom half of the 5th, and the Bulls batting. Murray, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2020. Grounder to short. Jones. Tosses to first, and the leadoff batter retired in their half of the 5th. Bases are empty with 2 away. Now it's the shortstop, Sean Jones. Hit hard on the ground to short. Gets it to first. That's the most efficient you can be. 3 outs on 3 pitches, and the inning is done.
It's not inside that bag.
On no hits, no errors, no 1 left.
Right,
Way through inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Charlotte with the lead, 3-1. 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th, and it's a 2-run game. In the air to right, and that should do it. Settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. This game shows just why he's a key contributor for them. Every team needs hitters who give them the kind of results he did here.
c'est pandémie, yeah. C'est pandémie, c'est pandémie. C'est pandémie, c'est pandémie. Heri, heri, siendo hey, la conocí. C'est pandémie, yeah. You know I play the game right.
So up next, Sean Jones. Fly ball out to right. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And 2 away now. Stepping to the plate for Durham, Roderick Arias. Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's 1.
He's out.
Not in time at first, it's a fielder's choice. If a sergeant's trying to make you put up their platoon in your house, show them you mean business. Call the Third Amendment experts at Benson, Looper, and James today. Welcome back to Durham, top of the 4th inning. And the 0-1 now. Line drive for a base hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. That's a swing every hitting coach and scout loves to see. Just a shot into the gap the other way. Hitters who can do that consistently usually have a ton of success. Stepping to the plate for Charlotte, Austin Shenton. We're in the 4th inning, no score.
Runner!
Kick, the pitch, runner goes. Fly out to center field. Bush. And there's 1 away. One away and a runner at first. Coming up to the dish for Charlotte, number 44. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, tag, out. Love the focus at second base as the throw bounced in there. Good job to look it into the mid.
Bullshit. I got that before you got me.
Nobody on with 1 out. Here's the left fielder, Tristan Peters.
No, he's like a decent guy.
Grounds it to
Damn.
short. Jones. Tosses to first, and 2 away now. Digging in for the Knights, Sean Jones. 1 for 2. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second, there's 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, no 1 left. Top of the order due up in the 1 out and 2 on. Ben Rortvedt will hit next.
A lot of people.
2-2 now. Swing, ground ball out to short. To second, that seems unwise. It's there for the out. Runner scores from third. Bases loaded with 1 away. Next up for the Knights, Sean Jones. Swing and a foul straight back.
Hey, Big Mama right here. We need you. Here we go.
The 0-1. Sliced hard, but foul. Not sure I like that location. Pitcher might be better off busting him in on the hand so he can't extend and drive one. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. And that bump goes foul. It's a strikeout. Now at the dish, Homer Bush Jr. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground, 2 ball. There's 1. Double play. That is outstanding defense. That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play.
An hour and 2 minutes is going to take me an hour and 2 minutes.
Line drive, that's a base knock. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock.
Now batting,
Austin Shenton getting ready to hit. 0-2, and the delivery. Runner on the move. Here's a fly to left. Peters. And there's one down. One gone and a runner on at first. Coming up to the dish for Charlotte, number 44. 1-2 now. Runner on the go. Looper into right field. And that falls for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Now batting, catcher Corey Lee.
And here's the catcher, Corey Lee. Now the 1-2 pitch. Goes down on strikes, and he knew he should have offered it that one. So 2 on and 2 out. Stepping to the plate for Charlotte, Curtis Mead. Another full count pitch, and they're all loaded up. And I'm a bit surprised he went to the off speed there. If it's a fastball, less of a chance of walking him. Here's the second baseman, Chase Mydroth. The pitch. On the ground to the right side, Isaac takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. They leave them loaded. 8, 9, and 1 hitters due up in the bottom of the 9th inning. The Knights out. Drew Baker now at the plate. 3 for 3 in this one as he's got a pair of singles and a triple. On the ground to second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. Throw to first, but not in time. Two away and a runner at first. Now up, Roderick Arias. Right through there for the strikeout. And the home crowd leaves disappointed as this one draws to a close. The Knights slug their way to a win. Next up for the Knights, Sean Jones. Foul ball there. 0-1 now. Swing and a miss. That one missed by a ton. Pitch misses there. Now 1-2. Some early aggressive pitching with that cutter in on the hands. Hitters have to consider that it might stay over the plate, but that late break can saw them off. Could be a weapon in this one. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. First and second, 1 away. Tristan Peters digs in now. 1-2 pitch. Grounder on the right side. Could be 2. Over to second for 1. Over to first. Safe. Digging in for the Knights, Sean Jones. Went down on strikes the first time through. Lifted in the air, right field. Pretty deep. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing doing here in this half of the inning. Moving on now to the home half of the 3rd inning. The Knights lead it 1-0. One down, and now the shortstop, Sean Jones. He hits a fly to center. Bush moving under this one. And now 2 away. Tanner Murray will hit next. And 1-2. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy double play. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Nice late-breaking slider there. Hitter was out in front, and that's a recipe for a weak grounder like you just saw. Stepping to the plate for Charlotte, Sean Jones. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Trying to bunt for a hit, and that's just foul. Skies it to right field. Jones. And that's the third out. Nothing across here this half. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. One away, tie game, potential go-ahead run at first. Hard ground ball, that's a base hit. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. One away. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He put a very good swing on that one. Even if he couldn't elevate it, sent it whirring through the infield for a knock. Nice approach. Sets up a pivotal at bat with a chance for them to take the lead. Next up, the designated hitter, Drew Baker. On the ground, this should do it. And that will do it. Tough sledding for him in this one for sure. Sure, they got the win, but this wasn't. Sean Jones, the next to hit. Went hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday.
Hey, no one better, huh?
Hard liner. That's a base hit. Around second, on the way to third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. He was all over that one. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. Austin Shenton now at the plate. Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run-scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup. Pitch runner breaking for second. Grounder to the left side. And plenty of time to first.
I didn't want because I don't get in people's house. Like, because I could have, like, this morning I hit him. Like, I punched
2 down and a runner at second base. Coming up to the dish for Charlotte, number 44.
But I say, you know what, I'm going to respect your house because of the simple fact that you did let me come in here or whatever. But I was about to slap him out of here. Because he think everything funny. But child, I was trying.
The 3-0 pitch. Runner takes off for third. And that's ball 4. Throw to third, out. And that'll end the inning. Thrown out at third to end the inning, and the defense heads back to the dugout. 1 out and the bases are empty. Next up for the Knights, Sean Jones.
Hey, nice
Line drive for a base hit. So 1 on now with 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Austin Shenton.
Digging in for the Knights, Austin Shenton. Quick check on the runner at first. Just got the hand in there safely.
No.
Here we go. No one better.
There goes the runner. Popped up. Murray. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
2 outs and a runner at first. The third baseman digs in now.
I don't know why y'all feel like I'm going to eat shit up when I get home. Because let me tell you something, baby. I'm not. Right.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw and safe. That is a stolen base. Respect to that runner because not a lot of players have the speed to get a steal on that catcher. He's got a terrific arm, so if you don't get a good lead and a great jump, you can just forget it. That was well done. Runner goes again. Next one's popped in the air into right. It falls in. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's an RBI single. It's 3-zip. Comes through with the RBI. You talk about strong hands. He's got them. That one was inside, and it got pretty deep in the zone, and he still got enough of it for the hit to the opposite field. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. Coming up to the dish for Charlotte, Sean Jones. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. The 0-1. Now a drag bunt third base side, and it goes just foul. In the air to the right. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. So digging in, Sean Jones.
I had to move a lot of stuff around.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs, base is empty.
What difference does it make? I'm gonna take my glasses off when I'm doing
Lined, and that's a base hit. And that extends the inning. Next up, Austin Shenton.
The first baseman, Austin Shenton.
Runner on the go. On the ground. Throw to first in time. That ends the inning and limits the damage. They pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up as we approach the bottom of the 6th. Charlotte ahead in this game, 7-0. 1 gone, runner at first. Next to bat for the Bulls, Logan Driscoll. On the ground to short. Dive, got it. To first. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Well, they're up by a bunch, and that error may turn out to be meaningless, but if they get complacent, it could let the other side back in this thing. Man on at first. Stepping to the plate for Charlotte, Sean. Jones. Late swing, fouled it off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to right center. Bush on the move. Makes the catch. So 2 on and 2 out. Coming up next to the dish for Durham, Logan Driscoll. Ground ball, this one should do it. That'll end the evening's action. This wasn't his best game ever, but he definitely helped them in the win. Nice job.
I don't know. I don't know.
So up next, Sean Jones. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. This one in the air to right, it's back. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
He did play real good. You think I'm gonna be that?
Ben Rortvet will hit next.
We don't.
And here's the 0-2. On the ground to short, could be 2. There's 1. Plenty of time at first, that's a double play. Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned. Top half, 3rd inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Sean Jones. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. This to 3rd. Over to 1st. 1 down. Base is empty, 1 away. Digging in at the dish for the Bulls, Brock Jones. Out to short. And plenty of time to 1st. On that pitch, he didn't recognize the changeup early enough and just rolled over on it as a result. So digging in, Sean Jones. And there's a hit. Runner rounds 3rd, on his way to the plate. Runner scores, and they have the lead. The throw to 2nd is offline. We hear a lot about how the numbers turn against the pitcher the 3rd time through the order, and that might be what's happening here. Looking at the manager, he may have a decision to make. So here's the cleanup hitter, Joshua Mears. We're in the top of the 5th inning. 1 on, nobody out, a run across. And the runner takes off for 3rd, and that's ball 4. The throw out at 3rd. Pitcher catches a break after walking him. That caught stealing hands some momentum back to the defense. Here's the 3rd baseman, Tanner Murray. Grounder up the middle. Gloves it on the dive. Throw from the knees, and they get the out. That was some amazing commitment on that play. Dives to knock it down, corrals it, and then fires a terrific throw to 1st for the out. Jones now at the plate and swings through strike 1.
1 strike. I didn't even look at his clothes, baby. I walked out the bathroom. He said his clothes was dirty.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
He don't have a job, y'all.
Late swing, fouled off. Looked like he was a little behind on the fastball. Might have been trying to sit back for the breaking ball. 2-2. There's 1 down. Bunting for a hit, but pops it up. So bottom of the 9th. And now the DH, Drew Baker. Ripped into the outfield. That's a base hit. It's a leadoff double. The winning run is at 2nd base. That's the kind of hit the rest of the team will really appreciate. Clutch, AB. That was as textbook a double as you'll see. Flicked that one into the gap, turned the corner, and hustled in for the extra base knock. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. Line drive. And foul ball. The 0-1. This one's in the dirt, and the runner stays put. Now here's the 0-2. Dances out of the way.
Oh, know him. Somebody said I'm about to see you some time or going for your mean clothes. Well, don't send it to him because he ain't gonna
Grounds this one to the right side. That's a hit. Stop sign goes up at third, runners at the corners, nobody out. And they play it safe, holding him at third. Here in extras, every out is, of course, so critical, but so is every single run. So I wonder if this is a decision they'll come to regret. And now, Joshua Mears. There goes the runner in the dirt. To the plate, and he's out. He's into second easily on a wild pitch, and so much for the chance at a double play. One ball, one strike. Runner going again. Lays one down the left side. Murray fires over to first. And that's an out on the sacrifice bunt.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mildred.
Two down and the potential go-ahead run in scoring position.
Make something happen for us. Need you.
3-1, couldn't come up with it.
Take a base.
And now it's going to be Curtis Mead.
Curtis Mead.
Hey, your turn. Drive me and clutch up for us.
And that'll load the bases. And another walk. He needs to find his control fast. Next up for the Knights, Matt Theis.
Keep it going up there. Your turn. Your turn.
Ball four. They've walked in a run. 4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter, making him come into the strike zone. One down and the winning run just 90 feet away at third. Hard hit to right center. Tatum on the move. Runner tags. This should do it. And the Bulls walk this one off. They take the win. Your final. So two down. Digging in for the Knights, Sean Jones. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Jones, 22 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 2024. The 0-1. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss. Rapid-fire work on the mound. He's keeping these batters on their toes. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. And the throw. Nicely done for the out. Runner at first. Stepping to the plate for Durham, Tristan Peters. Grounds this one to short. Not in time. He's safe. Coming up to the dish for Charlotte, Sean Jones. Grounded out the first time up. That one smashed to left field. Can't get there. That should be extra bases. Lead runner turns at second, and that's a double. No question, he came up ready to hit. Great swing. Not quite enough to leave the yard, but you could tell it was going to be extra bases as soon as it got over his head and left. Might be a chance for them to start working their... And now the runner breaks for third. Tapped out in front of the plate. One away, run comes in to score. Runner at third and one gone. Stepping to the plate for Charlotte, number 44.
Ramos.
Fly ball left field. And there are two down. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. Swinging a high fly ball, sailing towards left center field, pretty deep. Snags it on the warning track. They limit the damage here. So up next, Christian Koss. Up the middle, Jones. Oh, and a great flip to first. Double play. Nicely done. Nobody on and 2 outs. Digging in for the Knights, Sean Jones. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-1 offering. Swing and a rocket. This one on its way. Hits the top of the wall. In safely with a double, second of the day. And he's notched 2 hits now, both for extra bases. He was right on top of that pitch. Jumped off the bat, and the double was a pretty clear possibility right away. This next at bat looms very large. And now the first baseman, Austin Shenton. Now the payoff pitch. Now a fly ball to right center. Auer on the move to the alley. Pulls it down. 1 hit, 1 left. 8, 9, and 1 hitters scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. Durham ahead in this game, 6-2. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Tristan Peters. Out to short. Throw to first in time. Out on a bang-bang play, but it was close. Runner at second, 1 away. Coming up to the dish for Charlotte, Sean Jones. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. A little too slow on that heater. He might have been expecting something off speed. In the air to center. Pulls it down, 2 gone now. The way he's swinging the bat in this one, that pitcher is lucky he didn't send that one to the next county. That was a hanger for sure. Next is the designated hitter, Roderick Arias.
1-1-1.
It's in and out of the glove. In to score from third. It's 7-2. Safe at first as they can't make the play. They're already trailing, and now they're playing tight. And that just isn't going to help anything. The error puts them into an even deeper hole. We'll see how they respond. Swings and flares it. And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Next up for the Knights, Chase Mydroth. Skied to left, and this should do it. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. If he has more games like this, a promotion will probably follow. Very good work.
Concentrated thoughts on who I used to be, I'm shedding skin. Every day a new version of me, a third of me demented, cementing kinds of fame. I don't know how to make friends, I'm a lonely soul. I recollect this isolation, I was 4 years old. Truth be told, I've been battling myself, trying to navigate the rhythms fake, cynical about the judgment day. I did past life progression last year and it f***ed me up. Reincarnated on this earth for 100 plus. Body after body, lesson after lesson. Let's take it back to Michigan in 1947. My father kicked me out the house cause I wouldn't listen to him. I didn't care about his influence, only loved what I was doing. Gifted as a musician, I play guitar on the grand level. The most talented where I'm from, but I had to rebel. And so I'm walking in the sunset, searching for my place in the world. With my guitar up on my hip, that's the story of real. I found myself with a pocket full of money and a whole lot of respect. While the record pinners love me, I was head of rhythm and blues. The women that fell to their feet, so many to choose. But I manipulated power as I lied to the masses. Died with my money, gluttony was too attractive. Reincarnated. Another life, it placed me as a black woman in the chilling circuit. Seductive vocalist as the promoter hit the curtains. My voice was angelic, straight from heaven, the crowd sobbed. A musical genius, what the articles emphasized. Had everything I wanted, but I couldn't escape. Had me in fetal position, restricted. Turned on my family, I went wherever cameras be. No private planes for my insanity. Self-indulged, discipline never been my sentiments I needed. To me, it was like penicillin, love. My happiness was in it. The melodies gave me hope when nobody's looking. My first assistant was a small town scholar, never did a till I got myself around her. My daddy looked the other way, he saw sin in me, pinched in me, reincarnated. My present life is Kendrick Lamar, a rapper looking at the lyrics to keep one off. The only factor I respected was raising the bar. My instincts sent material straight to the charts. My father kicked me out the house, I finally forgive him. I'm old enough to understand the way I was living. Ego and pride had me looking at him with resentment. I close my eyes hoping that I don't come off contentious. I'm yelling, Father, did I finally get it right? Everything I did was selfless. I spoke freely when the people needed me, I helped them. I didn't gloat, even told them no when the vultures came. Took control of my fleshly body when the money changed. Son, you do well, but your heart is closed. I could tell residue that linger from your past creates itself. Father, I'm not perfect, I got urges, but I hold them down. But your pride has to die. Okay, Father, show me how. Tell me every deed that you done and what you do it for. I kept 100 institutions paid. Okay, tell me more. I put 100 hoods on one stage. Okay, tell me more. I'm trying to push peace in LA. But you love war. No, I don't. Oh, yes, you do. Okay, then tell me the truth. Every individual is only a version of you. How can they forgive when there's no forgiveness in your heart? I can tell you where I'm going. I can tell you who you are. You fell out of heaven because you was anxious. Didn't like authority, only searched to be heinous. Isaiah 14 was the only thing that was prevalent. My greatest music director was you. It was colors, it was pinks, it was reds, it was blues, it was harmony, emotion. I sent you down to earth because you was broken. Rehabilitation, not psychosis, but now we here now. Centuries you manipulated man with music. Embodied you as superstars to see how you moving. You came a long way from garnishing evilish views. And all I ever wanted from you was love and approval. I learned a lot, no more putting these people in fear. The more that word is diminished, the more it's not real. The more light that I can capture, the more I can feel. I'm using words for inspiration as an ideal. So can you promise that you won't take your gifts for granted? I promise that I use my gifts to bring understanding. For every man, woman, and child, how much can you vow? I found my life just to live one in harmony now. You crushed a lot of people, keeping their thoughts in captivity. And I'm ashamed that I ever created that enemy. And let's rejoice where we at. I rewrote the devil's story just to take our power back. Carnated.
Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un póster, ahora se me arrima. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster, pa' su postre, dentro el dueño de la aldea, vive se me pega, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, te imaginas lo que te espera, dentro el dueño de la aldea, vive se me pega, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, te imaginas lo que te espera. El abuso, si sale un
got nothing, and everybody broke. Whether spirit or funds, Americans tell a lie. The dollar cover the floors, the flow. The flow is covered by God. Told my city, hold on, the weather throwing me go. From in the city, you've lost angles and trying to move forward for long. Everyone ain't raised me, I'm ready to stay at hard. Heavyweight in the industry, want to siphon it up. They rewriting it, but every bit is fighting it. Every since I gave first pass and Nikes, I've been seeing where the anacondas and where the vipers live. When you good money, the industry want to siphon it. Spent 2 years loud being quiet and Def Jam cold, I'm like, yeah. Felt like quiet, I'm the guy in the office. Vendetta ever come on a 5, I'm all the boss. And yeah, I see the culture divide, but I don't force it. I should've had a Jordan by now, they on that. I'm the white guy, him. To the try hard, that be riding on. I'm the one that got away. I'm the one that found a way out that super dark place where all the guys got left. That's it. That's it.
Sean Jones, fresh off an... And now at the plate, Yohendrick Pinango. On the ground to the left, Jones. On the run, sends it over to first. And very nicely done for the out. One out, runner at second base. Sean Jones now at the plate. And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here. Fly ball very deep to right field. That's back there. Out of here. That's gotta feel good. A 2-run blast. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 2-0. And he's now hit his first homer at the AAA level.
Chili
Nice
bang.
milestone on the way to the majors. If he keeps hitting them out of the yard, it may speed up his timeline. That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too
It's
hittable.
outta
A hitter
here.
who doesn't have great velo on the fastball has to locate better than that. Grounder to the left side.
Hey, I'm a big person. Don't think like I've had friends in the car with me.
Great grab on the dive. And the throw. Oh, nice play.
Get him.
That's elite defensive work at shortstop to
Get
dive and
him.
knock it down, and then whip it over to first for the out. He's got some serious skill. And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Grounds this one up the middle. Rivera. Throw to first in time. Welcome back to Charlotte. Top of the 4th inning here. And now, Bobby Seymour.
I put it. He gave me something like it.
Here's a grounder up the middle. Tosses to first. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th. One gone and a runner on at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Sean Jones. He's already homered in this ball game. Fouled off left side. The pitch. Slow roller to first. There's one.
He's out.
Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one. Runner at first with one gone. And here at the plate, Johnny Studer. On the ground, 2 ball. To second for 1. Double play. Boy, they cannot seem to break through. That's the Sean Jones digs in now. Already a homer for him in this one. Incredible late action on that slider. Took a sharp turn at the last second. Lays down a bunt. Seymour. Throw out at first. And there's one down. Stepping to the plate for Buffalo, Rainer Nunez. Grounder up the middle to first. 1 out. Couple of pitches, a quick out. That'll work. 2 down and a runner at second base. Now it's the second baseman, Josh Rivera. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. That one down the line. On to first. Ball game. Jones went deep for the first time in AAA baseball. A really special moment. Big confidence. Sean Jones. So 2 down, and now the shortstop, Sean Jones, went deep in last night's ball game. Swing and a miss, chased it upstairs. That high fastball is a pitch that young hitters have to learn to lay off. That's the kind of thing that comes with reps and maturity. And a base hit. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Line drives into center. Pickoff throw. Dives back in safely. Shenton stands at 6 foot even, 205 pounds. And he was a 5th round pick back in 2019. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second and out.
Oh,
and
boy, you.
the inning.
I know you motherfucking lying. That bitch ain't got that goddamn arm strength like that. Come on, man.
Ground ball left side. Could be 2. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Bruh, they made me do that long-ass reaction, man.
There's a lengthy delay. Chances are it'll force pitching changes, which would lead to some early exits on the mound. Puts this one in the air down the line. Makes the play, and that ends the inning. So up next, R.J. Shrek. 2-2 now. Rips this one to short. In plenty of time to first. 2 away and a runner at first. Sean Jones will hit next. 1 for 2. That one is absolutely pummeled. This one pretty deep. And it's gone! This isn't a pitcher who can overwhelm hitters with velocity, so hitting your spots is essential. Because if you miss, well, you saw right there what happens when you miss. Man on at first. Now it's the shortstop, Sean Jones. He's already gone yard in this game. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. He's put together a really excellent game with the bat. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get a hit. Now a pivotal at bat in this. Runner on the move, Barger. Good feed, that's 1 to first. Double play, nicely done. Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned. Matt Theis now at the plate. Hit to the left side. This should be it. Nimmo on to first. Ball game. Every time up, he was a threat. Nathan Lucas, the next to hit.
Nathan Lucas.
The 0-1 offering. Oh, great stop. From his backside, there's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. Man at first with 1 gone. Stepping to the plate for Charlotte, Sean Jones. swing and a liner foul off to the right. Jones hit a homer in his most recent game. Right-hander kicks and deals. Got the bat going too soon there. It's strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Breaks his bat and pops him up. 2 away. Josh Rivera getting ready to hit. Now the 1-2 pitch. Grounder on the right side. Could be 2. There's 1.
He's out.
Double play. That is outstanding defense. That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play. 1 out and the base is empty. Jones, 0 for 1 so far. Late swing, fouled off.
Circle change, slider, sinker, fastball.
0-1 now. Ground ball up the middle. Kasevich. Play is made, 2 out.
Fuck.
Next up for the Bisons, R.J. Schreck. Roll to short, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. Over to first, safe. It's the large lad burger's big inning. If 3 or more runs score in the bottom of the 6th, your ticket can be exchanged for a free absolute unit burger tomorrow at Large Lad Burgers. On 0-1, the delivery. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Just missing there. And that's ball 1. What a take with 2 strikes. Comes up empty, chasing down.
Fuck, why I swung at that. Why the fuck did I swing at that?
1 away on a drop 3rd strike. Digging in for the Bisons, R.J. Schreck.
Just to show strength, endurance, faith, and nothing.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. The underhand flip. There's 1. That is a terrific double play. Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just heard.
Right here.
Nobody on with 1 out. Sean Jones will hit next. Corner infielders guard the lines. They're trying to keep extra bases at bay.
I made the home series to help others and members that give how home series would actually help me. Without further ado,
I got a ball, 1 strike.
What's been busy, and welcome to episode 19 of the home series.
Grounder to 3rd. Barger. Whips it to 1st. 2 gone now. Moving on to the bottom of the 10th. And now the DH, Terrell Tatum. Swing and a high fly to left. It's pretty far back. Hauls it in for the out. Almost got the inning started with a bang on that fastball. I'm sure he wishes he could have put that over the wall. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. Swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
Great pitch to get a swing like that.
Official, I signed my name on the dotted line.
Foul ball there. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location.
And she got all them damn
The
kids.
winning run on second base. That
One
one
ball,
not
no.
close. And the count is 1-2. Just misses there. That's a frustrating moment. That one didn't look terribly outside, but he's handling it well on the mound. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field for a hit. Runner around 3rd, and the Knights walk it off. They take the win in extra innings. Your final score.
Think about that cartoon.
What cartoon?
The teeth coming out like toys.
Sean Jones delivered some walk-off. And the batter will be the shortstop, Sean Jones. Really strong hitting performance recently. It's in each of the last 6 games. Didn't do a good enough job of timing up the pitcher's fastball, judging by that swing. Ground ball up the middle, through for a base hit. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. That's a nice, simple approach there. Sent that one back through the middle for a clean base hit. Here it comes. Runner on the go. Up the middle, Kasevich. Rose gets the out, 1 away. Man at second, 1 away. The third baseman digs in now. Pitch, runner is on the move for third. In the dirt. And he swipes third without a throw. Hard ground ball, base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 3. Tallies a run and earns the RBI. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't exactly square it up, but that's a good approach paying off. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Sean Jones. Singled and scored the first time around. Recovering well after he had a rough first inning, and the manager can keep the bullpen idle a while longer.
1-1.
This one in the air to right. Grabs it on the run. Not much going on for the... Take your small business to the next level with better chemistry by calling the fine folks at NARF. If you want to know how they'll do it, why are you asking so many? Tosses to first. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th.
The batter, the first baseman, Bobby Seymour.
2 gone and the bases loaded. Coming up to the dish for Charlotte, Sean Jones.
Come on, let's get a base hit. Let's get some runs in.
On the ground to third. Barger.
Fuck.
They get the force as they escape the base. Now
Damn
a
it.
chance for Sean Jones. 1 for 3.
I should have swung with a big hit.
Jones stands at 6 foot even, 215 pounds. He's been absolutely electric over the last 10 games, hitting over 400. Swing and a miss. And it's
Too early.
2 outs, base is empty. Now a bunt with 2 strikes, and that goes foul. Coming up to the dish for Buffalo, Arjun Nimala. Now a flare off the bat, and it drops in.
Ooh,
2 outs
excuse me.
and a runner at first. Now it's the right fielder, Alan Roden. 1-2 offering. Right through there for the strikeout. That is the ballgame. The Knights use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout. Digging in for the Knights, Sean Jones. Making a lot of contact recently, currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
I'm sure them keys.
Foul this one
Look
off
at
the
her.
right, and it'll get out of play.
Come on, let's go.
Tatum leading off first with one gone. Swing and a miss late on that one. Strike two. No fun getting jammed like that.
Let me go to bed, child.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a base hit. And two aboard now as the lead runner stops at second. No fear with 2 strikes. Really good approach at the ditch. That's a great swing he put on that pitch. Stepped through it and smacked it hard the other way through the infield. That's a good advanced approach. There goes the runner. Fly ball down the line. It's pretty deep. Makes the catch for the out. First and second, 2 outs. Next up for the Knights, number 44. Another full count pitch. Grounder to short. Kasevich. Play made. That ends the inning. End of one. Now, Sean Jones. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Jones stands at 6 foot even, 22 years old. He's been unconscious at the plate, hitting better than .350 in his last 10 games. Pitcher blew that by him at the plate, and I'm sure he's smiling after that. If the hitter's laying low, though, it could get interesting later in the AB. Ripped into the outfield. And it gets by. Around first, hustling for 2. Not stopping, he's headed to third. The relay throw in there safely. And that makes it another multi-hit game for him. He's had some really good ABs lately. Great back control on that pitch. Got a pitch on the outside, let it travel deep into the zone, and ripped it the other way for the knock. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. And next, the cleanup hitter, Austin Shenton.
Excuse me.
Skips in, and excellent work to hold that one close. Could have been dangerous. 2 outs with a runner at third. Hot shot to third. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. So 1 hit. Next up for the Bisons, Johnny Studer.
Damn.
0-2 now. Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing. So 2 down. Stepping to the plate for Charlotte, Sean Jones. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. Well, the rain's still a factor here, and the umpires may have their hand forced sooner than later. At a certain point, it becomes a question of player safety.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1 pitch now. Fly ball to right. Straw on the way over. Handles this one no problem, and that'll end the inning. 2 away, the possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Against a pitcher with great off-speed stuff, sometimes you'll sit on something other than a fastball on the first pitch. I think that's what he did just now. Clearly wasn't ready for the heat. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's the inning. So they even it up here as we head for a good finish in this one. Looking ahead to inning number 8. We're tied in this one 2-2.
I was turning out your phone
Bases
off.
are empty with 2 away. Stepping to the plate for Buffalo, Nathan Lucas. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, hustling for 2. In with the double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 gone. Good job at the dish. He fell behind but held tough and got the hit. Got the center cut fastball and pounced on it. That thing was smoked. This next at bat is going to be critical. Line drive for a base hit, right field. The tying run is aboard. That at bat was over in the blink of an eye. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. This next at bat looms very large. Pops this one up at the plate. Thice settles underneath it. And that's the ball game.
Ooh.
This game shows just why he's
What it did? What it went to now? Cause that's the 300. The remaining balance.
So 2 down. Digging in for the Knights, Sean Jones.
They can't do that.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-1.
Chases a high fastball there. 2 straight swings to start this AB, and he'll need to show more discipline if he doesn't want to whiff. And a bunt towards third. Whips it to first in time. That is. Large Lad Burgers is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. This month, try their super spicy Serrano burger. If you can eat 3 in one sitting, they'll put your picture on the wall. Back here in Charlotte, dives, but it kicks off the glove. No throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. Coming up to the dish for Charlotte, Austin Shenton. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Runner on the move. Swing lifts it to shallow left field. There to make the catch. The throw in. Williams takes it to first. Nice job recovering from the offline throw. No outs. Runner at first. Sean Jones, the next to hit. 1 for 2. Swing and a pop-up foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Here comes the pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. The tying run is aboard. Everything came together on that swing. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle.
So they got a car hooked up to the RV?
Nice job to use that big hole and get a hit. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. Runner on the go. That's a hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs. Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that location. High pitch on a 2-strike count, and he did well to put the barrel on it. Stepping to the plate for Charlotte, number 44. That's to third, Kasevich. There's one. And a run scores on the double play. That's what you love to see from a reliever out of the pen. A double play on the first batter faced. The manager probably feels pretty good about that decision right now. So a man at third, 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Joshua Mears. And 1 and 2. This to third, Kasevich. Play made, that ends the inning. Next up for the Knights, Sean Jones. Fouled off, he was late. If they're going to make something happen, now is the time. They need to cut this margin before the closer comes in. The 0-1. And that's a base hit. Lead runner turns at second. Here comes the throw, and he's safe. So it's first and third with 1 down. 1 out and runners on the corners. Stepping in, Austin Shenton. One ball, 1 strike. There goes the runner in the dirt. The catcher blocks it, and he steals second without a throw.
Hey, keep it going up there. Catch up now.
In the air to left. Makes the catch for the second out.
I'm good, and yourself? What's going on?
Digging in for the Knights, number 44. The Knights with the tying run at the dish. And the runner takes off for third, and that's ball 4. Joshua Mears getting ready to hit.
Oh, you're a Houston fan? I'm an Oakland A's fan.
Now the payoff pitch. In the air, right field. Tracks it down for the out as they escape the...
Houston got a nice team this year. I think their team last year was better than the team they got this year. In my opinion, though.
In the air to right, and that should do it. The catch is made to end it. Always nice to see a player at this level coming to the plate with a plan and delivering strong results. The team may have lost, but he held up his end.
Let me check. Well, last time we was winning. Yeah, we ended up winning in extra innings. We won 3-2 in extra innings. I know it was a close game, and then we lost the day before to White Sox. They beat us bad. You know, we put out a 3-2. White Sox got a pretty good team. You know, they just gotta, I don't know. They just gotta find a new management, I think, to be honest with you.
More than and I want to spend my time my way. I chose Keystone because it works for me and my busy life. Keystone says or reduce frequency.
Okay.
When ready, take it at home 1 minute a month. Don't take it better. Take away from the reaction. Your doctors will test them. Keep your serious side effects, including infections, especially contusions. PM, rare brain infection that may over severe disability. Tell your doctor where you are. It's not known to certain antibodies should be monitored. Most respiratory itching, skin redness, fever, and tiredness.
Ask your doctor about starting with Lucinda for RMS.
For the love of food, Ziploc.
okay. I'm thinking, okay, that's all I want to do in my life. But ever since my different experience on this app, I think, oh, I'm ready. Okay, let's go.
All right. Everybody, this gonna be my last set, my last series. I'm gonna run them for the night.
The first red flag that stood out to me was the fact that his daughter was in a lot of children. So I'm like, oh, I come from a single mom.
Excuse me. Go ahead and run this last set of series. See if I get called up. Hopefully I get called up. I just had a good job.
But like, you know, things people like him got kids. The daughter was a lot more. That I can tell that obviously from her family. Alright, cool. So we get to talking in the DM, whatever the case may be, the vibing, like she's like, you know what, like, what's your number? Alright, cool. So we exchange numbers, second red flag, and I'm sorry if this offends anybody, but it was a green ball. But I'm looking for love, I'm not looking for a pet pal, I'm not looking for a somebody blind who found out what it was communicating. So, we talking, we vibing, we have so in common. Number one, we're both Taurus. Our children are Taurus. Me and my son are 11 days apart. Him and his daughter are 11 days apart. So we fell in love. Baby, we fell in love.
Oh yeah, we made it to the big league, baby. Let's go. Let's go. After a couple games, we signed with the White Sox, baby. Let's go. We are signed with the White Sox. Let's go, baby. Let's go. We got moved up. Oh yeah, baby. Got our locker room with our pinstripes. Let's go. New Rook in town. What's up, fellas?
Who are able to take their child under their wing and raise them without a woman in the household, especially if it's a girl. So that just gave me like a certain level of respect for him that other men couldn't equate to. You know what I'm saying? So let them learn. Stop falling for these men who are single fathers because they should. Anyway, so back to the story. Here's red flag number 3. He told me he was a sous chef, and I'm like, all right, cool. But whenever we would text, it was constant communication. So here goes my sous chef. I got to go to a sous chef. I'm like, if you look at it's unsanitary to always have your family. I'm like, let me go to a sous chef. So I Google what a sous chef is, and basically, like, they're the executive chef that oversee everybody else and make sure, like, the food that's plated is probably done before it goes out to the customer. Alright, cool. So I'm like, okay, I could see how he's so expressive and able to answer text messages so fast. And I put it in doubt. I've never worked with him. Have you? Okay, so I wasn't thinking that long. So one day, he tells me he's about to start a new job. It's better opportunities. The schedule's better. It's closer to home for him and his daughter. And I'm like, yo, that's perfect. Because he was traveling like 2 hours to work. And I'm like, yo, that's perfect. I know how it is to pick up a kid from elementary school and how much of a struggle it can be for childcare. I'm like, yeah, like, I'm wishing you the best. Friends, whatever. He pulled me from the job. He's like, I have to do trainings and stuff. And I'm like, okay, well, you know, you gotta do. He's like, they kind of basically trying to tell me they're gonna give me a lower wage than what they can give me, so I ain't doing it. So I'm like, all right, you know, let's get a program. But I'm anything can be on it, right? So I'm like, let me help him figure this out. So we do the program once, and I'm like, yo, like, pretty much, what are you gonna do? So I'm like, well, we got to figure out what you're gonna do because we're always trying to do it. Like, that's all that matters. You got a kid. He calls me back. He's at Starbucks. So I'm like, how did you get to Starbucks like that quick? So he was like, oh, whatever. I you know me, I just all day. That's why I'm able to stay up. I was at work. I'm like, whatever. And he called me back to the Starbucks. So I'm like, I was like, behind you for the Starbucks. All right, cool, whatever. That's not business. So then he called me. Like an hour later, he's like, yo, I'm about to go to the studio. I'm like, okay. No problem. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright, cool. You're right. Fine. The hustle is there. I'm a hustler too. I'm a hustler. I get it. Everything. But just don't let me wax it. We don't have a problem.
Oh my God.
I called him back that night. I'm asleep. That's the world. He was like, yo, I think I'm coming to see you tomorrow. So I'm like, in my mind, we never met. So I'm like, they're not coming to see me. We're going out to meet or something. Then I get a text. Not going. Like, all this is cute. But
Then they got the big Ricky on my chest. Damn.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. Hit on the ground to short.
Damn, my bad. My bad, bro. My bad, teammate. My bad.
And up next for Chicago, Sean Jones. Looking for his first big league hit right here. Swing and a miss, strike one. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres
You better.
Game 4. And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. So a man at first. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. On the ground left side, 6. In time to Vaughn. That's one out the bottom of the second.
I could have had double play. Damn, man. What the fuck am I doing?
Base is empty. Lifted in the air, right field. Tatis. They got it for out number 2. So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. One down, base is empty. Out to short, Jones. Throws to first, and they take care of Tatis for the out. Late with the swing there.
You know, these White Sox being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. First and second, no outs. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And down on strikes. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Come on, man.
So up next for Chicago, Sean Jones. And first offering is fouled off. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swing and he breaks his bat. Cronenworth fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Kyle Teal.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go.
This one in the air. Caratini under it. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres slug their way to a win in this one. Jones will always remember this game as his major league debut, even if he didn't do as well as he might have wanted.
Yeah, and Boog, it's not like this predicts your MLB career. I mean, remember Chris Bryant, Darryl Strawberry, and Troy Tulowitzki all went 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts in there.
And next to hit for the Sox, Sean Jones, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a pop-up. Cronenworth sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Man at first, stepping in for San Diego, Jock Peterson.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
I remember him and Jag used to control the parties, and they would let us know when it was the right time to leave. LLM, I ain't even know you, but your brother's my brother. Shout out.
And the 0-2.
1-1.
A sliding stop to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Luzardo back to work. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Bogarts. And there's one away. Two outs, base is empty. And first offering is fouled off. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. So 2 runs, 1 hit, the homer, no errors, and no one left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. White Sox 4. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
He was late there, strike 1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Late swing, fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
This one in the air. Guerrero pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Manuel Margot. Liner, and this could be trouble. It's a leadoff double, and the winning run is at second base.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they...
Here's Bogarts now. Down the line, and it's foul. 1 out, runner at second. And the batter now, Jock Peterson. The winning run on second base. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and it falls. Throw comes in quickly, and the winning run at third now with only 1 gone. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical.
So bases all loaded up. Manuel Margot up to the plate. That one out to right. Call coming on. Squeezes it, and that will end the inning. And up next for Chicago, Sean Jones. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Sosa stands at first with one out. That one is upstairs.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Manny Machado to the dish for a pivotal at bat. Swing at a ground ball. Jones tosses to first. Machado out of the play. Bases loaded, nobody out. Manuel Margot, the next up for the Padres. Across is the winning run, and the Padres. One down. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really...
Not in time. He's safe.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at-bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And that is out of play. Waldron, with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. The shortstop takes the ball.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or 2 of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, you may think, man, that pitch was right on a tee for him, but I don't care where a knuckleball ends up. Those things dance all over the place, and even when they pass right through the hitting zone.
Jones. There's one. He's out. On to Vaughn. 2. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
Popped up. Bogarts. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Runner at first with no outs here. In the air, right field. Nabs it, and there's one down. It looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit. And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Ripped on the ground a second. Handles, throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. On the ground to the left. Jones. Gets it to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Out to short. It's through for a hit. Zoe gets on base and keeps it going. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. The Padres down to their final strike. Lifted to left, and this should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox strand the tying run on base to win it.
No, like how that went, man. I gotta redeem myself. I gotta get a hit. I got almost 3-game series.
Sean Jones looking. So 2 down. Sean Jones steps to the plate for the White Sox. Looking for his first big league hit right here.
Get a picture of somebody running sprints, like basketball sprints.
That misses. 1-0. No score here in the second. That one missed. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1 now.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Now it's 3-2. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Digging in, Kyle Teal. Runner on the go. This one in the dirt. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on?
Runner goes again. Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Taylor Ward, the next to him for the Angels.
Why is he bullying
On the ground left side, 6, 4, out, 3, double play. And the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We head on down to the top of the 2 out, space is empty. Jones, 22 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2024. That clips the corner. And strike 2.
He finds himself.
I bet if he turn that camera around, he ugly
try to
himself.
Take a knock the other way if you
Sound
can.
ugly.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I chased that one.
Bottom of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. Up the middle. Slings to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. First and second here, no outs.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about
Don't let it hang. Go out of bounds. Go out of bounds. That's what I'm saying, bro. Stop letting this shit hang, bro.
Across the diamond.
Oh, right to the backstop. So on the wild pitch, two guys advance. Oh, 2 now. Bunts it back towards the pitcher. Bunt attempt doesn't work. They get the out.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the angle as the infield was back right there, and that's pretty much a gimme for a bunt base hit. Just didn't quite put it where he wanted to right there.
On the ground. Slings it across. 1 up, 1 down.
He's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution. And there's one thing on his mind this at bat. Get that first hit at the big league level.
Oh, come on.
Man, that's one of those at bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing.
God damn, bro. Can I get a fucking hit?
That it was a very good at bat.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Zips it across, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. So they're all loaded up. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Well, come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Now a bunt with 2 strikes, and that goes foul. It's a strikeout.
Yeah.
And the White Sox
on there, because it's already it's 127. You got to get up soon.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Emmanuel Rivera. And that's just foul. We're in extras here. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Teal. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. In the dirt. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
I'd say an aggressive roll of the dice there to steal third in this spot, but they felt good about it, and it worked out. Now the game.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Drops into the glove. Here comes the runner from third. A big run scores on the sac fly. And they've got the lead in extra innings. Here's the second baseman, Will Wagner. The winning run on second base. Up the middle. In plenty of time to first. And there's 2 away. Emmanuel Rivera, the next to hit for the Angels. Base hit, that'll do it. The winning run crosses the plate, and the fourth.
2 stolen base in a fucking run, bro. Come on, bro. I ain't got not 1 hit, bro. Jesus. I got 2 more games. I got 1 more game out there. I gotta get it run, dog.
Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. That one out to right. Noda sizes this one up. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Actually, he'll stay put. And there are 2 outs. No outs. Runner at first. And next for the Angels, Nolan Shanuel. The pitch. Roll to short, could be 2. Jones over to second, over to first, safe. One out, base is empty. Fought off foul. Fourth inning underway, no score. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. They hold the runner at second, so another base hit could get us our first run in this one. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. Runner takes off. In the air, left field, down the line. Touches down, that's a hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out. Go ahead run on base. And next to hit for the Sox, Kyle Teal. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Line and a base hit into right. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
And first offering is fouled off. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Breaking ball inside. And the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Tosses to first. Third out. That ends the frame. Down in order go the White Sox. Score remains tied at 3. And now, Abraham Toro. Man at second. Out to short. In time to Vaughn. He's out. So up next, Sean Jones. 1 for 3. Late swing fouled off. Strike 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle. Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Chop to third. Rivera sends it across to first, and that will end the inning. Here's the center fielder, Daniel Schneemann. 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Throws to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. So the tying run in scoring position now. Andrew Vaughn now. Swing and it's popped straight up. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels strand a go-ahead run to hold on for the win. Jones with a special moment. Sean Jones, fresh off his first career major league hit. One down. Sean Jones steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Trout pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
And that is out of play.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Hit hard, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Andrew Benintendi steps up. 0 for 1 so far. Runner on the go in the dirt. He's safe at second, and that was not close. Jones at second with nobody out. Runner on the go again. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Trout ranges back. Way back there and gone.
Luke, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Jones in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Late on that fastball.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
That one not close. And a count 2-1. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That's the first slider we've seen today, and it was almost unfair. 1 out, bases empty. Abraham Toro, the next to hit. Swing and a chopper out to short. Gloves it on the dive. The throw, and they get the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Jones now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Right through there for a strike.
I would say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Ball one there.
That's a good pitch there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Got him swinging. Gets it to first. That's the 3rd out. First and second, 2 outs. Jones digs in now. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. White Sox strand a couple. Here's Joe Adele. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox salvage the finale of this 3-game series. Jones with a mediocre.